Hello guys, Dread88 back with another episode of Let's Play OpenTTD. Now I do apologize for the extended absence that I've had. I've just been really busy with school and other things that have come up in life, so I apologize. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get any videos out, but I'm just going to keep going along and trying to make videos while I do have free time. My schedule should free up in a couple weeks here when school's over for the summer. So, I guess, I don't quite remember what we're doing last time. I think we're still expanding on our passenger line. I think at some point we wanted to run it either down this way, or this looked like a better one, probably to run it down this way. Now, in that case, if we are to run it down this way, we are going to have to spend a lot more money on evening land out. We also are going to have to start expanding several cities. So I'm thinking what we could do, to start at least, is run passengers from here into this station somehow. We can try and do it via road vehicles, but it seems a little long. But I guess we'll start off with that. Now we can go ahead and jump over that. And then we do have almost, well, it is direct road access to this. So what we will do, just do like 3 buses, or 3 bus stations themselves. There we go. We'll do like there. Oh, got quite a few buildings over here. So we'll have like 1 bus run all the routes in the city, and then we'll have another bus that all that bus does is run from one of these, from the central station, because it looks like it affects the most buildings, all the way down to here, and we'll start with that. Now, yes, I know I put like 3 stations there, but that's in case we ever need to expand it or add a lot more buses. Here, 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 and then on back you go. Actually, we're going to go ahead and clone that vehicle, just so we have 2 of them. And we'll make another one. I didn't realize that buses now are almost $200,000. I guess that's just part of the inflation that we have set up going into this. You're going to transfer and leave empty. There we go. Make 2 of those, because why not? That button. Now we should notice there's quite a few passengers there. So we should start to notice passengers building up. Now what I think I'm going to do, because this is the only road that way, is we're actually going to run this and sort of connect it up so then they don't hit that station. That would sort of be my goal. Delete. And your orders, okay, 191. 191, 192. We'll delete that, we'll delete that. There we go. So now we should see the buses come back and take the alternate route. There we go. That was exactly what I was looking for. Now we could try and get Tenston, I think that's how you would say it, into this station. I think the best route to go about that would either be run a boat over to here or run a boat into Nessingdor. I think we'll leave that for now because we still have this city at least growing. But I think the other thing that we were working on last time, now that I remember, was this station right here with an almost stupid amount of passengers at it. Hopefully we can solve that issue here soon. But they seem to regenerate and come back just as quickly as they leave. So what I'm thinking is almost this takes over predominance, so we could probably bulldoze this, put a bridge through here, and then leave that as one whole track. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. Because these guys, even for the small amount of area they have compared to some of these other cities, is pretty large. But we're going to leave you for now. We could also run an airplane into there. That's the second option we have, an airport. But I don't quite feel like we should do that just yet. I feel like we should focus on primarily passengers right now, at least over on this end. Nope, I don't want this. Could do one there and then run them into this bus station. Let's go over this way. Then we can run you also. You'll work better there. Put a depot there. And so it's either 6,000, well, 650,000 or 870,000. How fast are you? 64 versus 112. This seems mathematically, at least in my opinion, that it might work out a little bit better. That's just my thought. You're going to fully load. You're going to transfer and leave empty. Now come all the fun messages of all the stuff that didn't succeed. Yep, we'll run you there. There we go. Now we'll put a little depot right there. Now you are going to run from here to here. And you're going to wait for a full load, and then you're also going to transfer and leave empty. We're going to do 2 of those because they're going to have a lot of these come in very quickly. I'm not quite sure. You supply about 47 passengers a month, I think is what you're saying there. If we speed that up, it should go a little bit faster. And you are slowly growing. And we're getting a higher rating because we're taking all the passengers very quickly. Here we go. I think we chose the right vehicle for the job. So we're going to go ahead and leave that for now. I'm going to try and get rid of all these little pop-ups of all these different vehicles. Now I didn't realize we're already in 1997, so we're getting pretty close to when we're going to hit monorail. I think I'm going to completely ignore monorail though and go straight for maglev because they're going to cost a lot of money. And it just seems like that would be a better idea. And yeah, they're just transporting tons of passengers in. That's all they're doing. That's because it runs from the one station up here. All the way right over here. Actually, it's this guy. And we are slowly building up passengers again. So I think the way to divert that would be set up a train directly from here to here. Although then we'd start to clog this little intersection up, which isn't exactly a good thing. So what are our options? If we wanted to run into here, we'd have to do like a down and up. And so like down, 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 and down. And we'd sort of have to base everything off this. That's not going to work. You gotta go down one more. And you aren't going to let us do that, which is perfectly fine. So now we'd have to run probably a bus system through the city. But I got a lot of passengers that come in on this. Although it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, we don't have airports available. I keep forgetting that. But trains would be our next best option then, because we don't really have access to water over here. So what I am thinking we should do is we should make a train that just strictly takes from here, transfers here, and then increase like a train from this station that goes all the way down to like here or here. I'm thinking that would be our best bet. Or like this station too. Either way. You guys sort of like us. You guys hate us still. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to transport into there. What about you guys? How much do you like us? I feel that would be the better city to go to, so we're gonna just set up a train to strictly transfer for right now, which will be an interesting train to use. I want these guys over here. We'll just do a diesel, we'll do like 2 and 1. Actually, we'll rearrange that. Actually, we'll do one more passenger car. And all you're strictly gonna do is run from here and run to here. You're going to also transfer and leave empty. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up this little clone tool on this guy here. And we're going to see the first train that comes into this station. That's you right there. You go to Great Chuntown. I don't want that train. And not you. You run into Meswich. Where's Meswich? Is Meswich what we already run into? No. I don't know where Meswich is, but that is okay. Because it's not one of the target cities. The one I want is a Netminster, and what we can actually do train, where do you go? Meswich, okay, and you go to Great Shuntown. Actually, Meswich is the one we want. So you run to Meswich. So I need to clone you several times. There we go. And what we should be doing now, or at least we should see this little train start transferring in tons of passengers, hopefully. And that should help a lot with our transport network. At least alleviate the load off of here a little bit. Although I don't think we're going to successfully do that right away. I probably could have set up a dedicated line around the city this way. Would have been a little bit better way to go about it, but I think for right now we're okay. Alright, there we go. And it is slowly building up passengers there for us, but we're building up passengers at both stations now. So that doesn't help us too much. Alright. A lot of road vehicles. It's perfectly fine. I don't see, I think there might have been one train on it before, but I don't see that yet. They're building a new paper mill too, so that should help us a little bit. Now if we look at company value, it's still going up pretty well. So that's going to help us a lot. Now are these guys any happier with us? Nope. And nope. So we're going to ignore them still for a little bit. I don't feel like spending the money to appease any of them right now. How are you doing? I think you guys like us. We could do a fun new buildings there, but I feel like that's a slight waste of our money, especially if we're trying to run into, I believe it's $1 billion company value. I think that's my goal. As soon as I either reach that or 1950, that's when I'm going to stop. Also, if I reach that goal before, if I reach it before I get to maglev trains, which I doubt's going to happen at this point, I will keep going with through and show you a little bit of the maglev trains, upgrading that, all that. I haven't really done it much, but it's not too bad at least. Alright. There we go, so we still got that going. Guess we could try and connect that up, but we have all this to go across. And this is just starting to become a nice spider web in this area, which is not what we're aiming for. Alright, so they don't care about us. These guys like us. You have tons of passengers. I did not even notice that. Add in another train. Nope. Usually do those at the front. And we'll add on a couple more passenger cars. You're gonna go from here to, let's say, I don't know, here. And go. Because they should have quite a few passengers waiting at this point. So that should be one more on its way. I forgot we're working over here a little bit. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to throw road vehicles in here too, so we'll do that real quick. Add you there. And bus station. Doing like there. One here. One here. That seems about right. Have you go here, here, and then here. And we'll do 2 of those just to be safe. Just because we have the money to throw at it right now. Now, I sort of was thinking to run a goods off of here, but I think for right now we're going to be okay. But yeah, I sort of got some suggestions from other games that I remember from a little while ago. What I was thinking is I'll have to check and see exactly how to obtain it and everything like that, but I was looking into the game called RimWorld. I was probably going to get that later on next week and maybe start with that because that also seems like another interesting game. With this one, my hope is to eventually, I might do another one to show you specifically what you do with passengers and airplanes. But my hope eventually is to get into maybe some type of modding for this, just to sort of get my feet wet on programming and getting stuff to work with computers and gaming. So that was sort of my hope at some point. But yeah, other than that, not really anything else I can think of going on too major right now. I think in the next episode, we're going to try and get into this city, because if we can connect these like 3 or 4 cities up, and just get like a bus network, we could all pool it into one station and just do a massive station here that runs somewhere into over here. And then from that, this would be another source of, a major source of passengers that we could literally probably just run like a dozen trains instead of running all into the little city over here. We just reassign a lot of those trains to run into the station for over here. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do in the next episode. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. If you do have any ideas on any games or anything like that, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. I always do like reading your guys' comments. I always do like any type of interaction on the YouTube channel with me. It encourages me to make more videos, of course, when I'm not busy with a bunch of stupid things. But as always, guys, thank you, and I will see you guys in the next episode.